I'll take this old. Oh yeah, I should go on. Would you like this, maybe the hot water?
Um,
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Turn to page 1 in the prayer, and we will begin. all other sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and all knowingness. May they experience happiness and be separated from suffering. I will quickly establish them in the state of the most perfect and precious Buddhahood. Thus, until I achieve enlightenment, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. Until death, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. From now until this time tomorrow, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. All sentient beings, limitless as the sky, take refuge in the glorious, kind Lama Vajradhara, the embodiment of the body, speech, mind, qualities, and activities of the Buddhas of the 10 directions and the 3 times, source of the 84,000 categories of the teaching, and Lord of the Sanghas. We take refuge in the kind root Lama and lineage Lamas. We take refuge in the deities of the mandalas of the Idams. We take refuge in all the exalted Buddhas. We take refuge in the perfect Dharma. We take refuge in the excellent order of the Sanghas. We take refuge in all the noble Dakas, Dakinis, and Dharma guardians, possessors of the eye of wisdom. Until I attain the heart of enlightenment, I take refuge in all the Buddhas. I take refuge in the Dharma and likewise in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. As the previous Buddhas embraced the enlightened mind and progressed on the Bodhisattva's path, I too, for the benefit of all sentient beings, give birth to bodhicitta and apply myself to accomplish the stages of the path. In the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha most excellent, I take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. May all mothers, sentient beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness which is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Refuge of all sentient beings, without exception, divine subjugator of terrifying Maras, together with their hosts of demons, the one who understands all realities without exception exactly as they are, transcendent conqueror, together with your disciples, please come here to this place. The ground is sprinkled with scented water and strewn with flowers. It is adorned with Meru, the supreme mountain, the four continents, and the sun and moon. As a Buddha field, I offer it. May all sentient beings attain the happiness of the Buddha fields. Whatever merit I have gathered through prostrations, offerings, confession, rejoicing, beseeching, and praying, for the sake of the enlightenment of all sentient beings, all this I dedicate. Okay, now turn to page 11. Namo, to the Lama of utterly pure appearance and existence, I offer the fundamental ground of appearance and existence. I supplicate you to thoroughly liberate the three realms. Please grant your blessings and overturn the depths of samsara. Sublime Master, wish-fulfilling jewel, crown ornament, the inconceivable, inexpressible mind of the victorious ones, the one endowed with the five wisdoms of omniscience, gracious one, the embodiment of love, precious protector of beings, I supplicate you from within the essence of mind. Please grant your blessings from within the innate nature. Please bless me that I may realize the Dharmakaya that is beyond intellect, this primordially unborn, completely pure mind. Transcendent conqueror, the one thus gone, foe destroyer of afflictive emotions, completely perfected Buddha, endowed with logic and virtue, the one gone to bliss, knower of the world, captain, tamer of beings, the unexcelled teacher of gods and men. I respectfully prostrate, completely touching my head to the stainless feet of the unequaled Shakya king. At the time of your birth, leader of two-legged beings, taking 7 steps on this great earth, you proclaimed, I am supreme in this world. To you who are wise, even then I prostrate. Possessing a body of complete purity, your sublime form is excellent. An ocean of primordial wisdom, you are like a golden mountain. The one whose renown is evident throughout the 3 worlds, protector of supreme attainment, to you I prostrate. To you who are endowed with the supreme marks, whose face is like an immaculate moon, to you, the one with a complexion like gold, I prostrate. A flawless one such as you among the 3 levels of existence is most exquisite. Unparalleled, omniscient one, to you I prostrate. Supreme among humans, captain of those to be tamed, the one thus gone who severs the all-binding fetters, who with senses pacified is utterly pacified and skilled in peace. To that one, the one who dwelled at Shravasti, I prostrate. Refuge endowed with great compassion, totally omniscient one who indicates the way, ground basis for oceans of merit and qualities, I prostrate to the one thus gone, the pure cause free from attachments, the virtue that liberates from the lower realms, the altogether supreme ultimate truth. To the pacifying Dharma I prostrate. Having been liberated, they also reveal the path to liberation. Thoroughly respectful of the 3 higher trainings, they are a field of sublime qualities. To the Sangha I also prostrate. And then go back to page 9.
Namo 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 Lama Namo Yen Zen Joban Angam Sa Yonder the Sorwan the Korwa Dondo Se Chenje Lo Cheje Norba Soge Jan Amasa Jame Jerve To Jembe Yeshe Adande Deve Danye Kage Jan Dowa Junze Rimbo She Dasem Nye Jangane Chuni Wande Chenje Lo Temdo Ne Cheme Ananda De Londe Chuku Doba Chenje Lo John De Tejin Jeba Da Jomba Yanda Bara Tobe Sanje Jeba Don Yazan Temba Devara Yeba Jida Jamba Jiva Duva Kalo Jova Meva Lada Namje Domba Nyame Shai Je Jabo Shabje De Tema Mebala Go Rata Do De Kube Janda Lo Ande Kanye So Jodan Sajen de la combo de wone, mane jiten de la choje son, ande da ge bai je la chance lo, nanda kuma cho de su zang wa, ye che jiang zo de je, bo da, dang wa jiten som na dang ye wa. Gombo Johnny Chula Chancelo Senjo Temba Timmy Davish Ezerando Dawa Chila Chancelo Dede Chudi Sabaya Sunanzi Nyamin Chen Chen Chila Chancelo Menjo Dua Kala Yunde Chen Kunjora Jingwa Junzi Tiye She Ambo Jataya Ye Ye Lai Ke Nyo Shuba Talai Chansa Lo Ambo Tuje Chedemba Atam Je Jembe Tongba Bo Sona Yoden Jansu Shin Kishin Yagla Chancel Lo Tabe Dojai Ju Gewe Kyanson Ledo Shin Enjek Do Tondai Jojo Shijoro Chula Chancel Lo Atone Tuve Ba Da Ba Ra Te Ke
Shingi
Dambai Yanden Ye Gende Laya Changsa.
And onward to page 15. I prostrate to the youthful Manjusri, to those in the worlds of the 10 directions, however many there are, all the lions among humans who appear during the 3 times, to all of them without exception, I pay homage with respectful body, speech, and mind. The force of my aspiration prayer for excellent conduct brings all the victorious ones directly to mind. Bowing down with bodies as numerous as atoms in the realms, I prostrate to all the victorious ones. In a single atom, there are Buddhas as numerous as atoms, each residing in the midst of their sons and daughters. Like that, I imagine the whole Dharmatatu completely filled with victorious ones. To those with oceans of inexhaustible, praiseworthy qualities, with sounds containing oceans of tones of melodic speech, I express the qualities of all the victorious ones. I praise all the Sugatas. With the finest flowers, the finest garlands, music, ointments, supreme parasols, supreme lamps, and the finest incense, I make offerings to the victorious ones. With the finest cloths, supreme scents, and fine powders equal to Mount Meru, all displayed in supreme and magnificent ways, I make offerings to those victorious ones. With vast and unsurpassable offerings, I venerate all the victorious ones. Through the power of faith and excellent conduct, I prostrate and offer to the victorious ones. Whatever negative actions I have performed with body, speech, and also mind, overpowered by desire, aggression, and stupidity, I confess each and every one of them. I rejoice in everyone's merit, the victorious ones of the 10 directions, the bodhisattvas or pratyeka Buddhas, those in training, those beyond training, and all beings. I request the protectors, the lamps of the worlds of the 10 directions, who passing through the stages of awakening, attain Buddhahood beyond attachment, to turn the unsurpassable Dharma wheel. I supplicate with my palms joined together, those who intend to demonstrate nirvana, to remain for kalpas as numerous as atoms in the realms, for the welfare and happiness of all beings. I dedicate whatever slight virtue is accumulated through prostrating, offering, confessing, rejoicing, requesting, and supplicating to enlightenment. And to page 14.
Was on page 16.
Okay. To page 16 instead. Please turn the wheel of the Dharma of the two vehicles and their combination according to the dispositions and mental capacities of sentient beings.
Good morning. Jerica. So good morning. Happy Mother's Day. So yeah, I think you remember, kindness of your mother. So actually, one hand is pretty good. We have specific here, Mother's Day. So kind of, I think that's important, sometimes kind of remind, not complete, forget the kind of mother. So also one hand is probably not enough once a year, so have to remember kindness, your mom, and pay back, So your mother. So I think probably everybody have experience how kind your mother. So we are talking about a lot of, particular Dharma teachings. Is the most important is loving kindness and compassion. So every sentient beings naturally have loving kindness, compassion, but not perfect, loving kindness, compassion. So also everything have to develop, learning. So we see externally how develop, how change very quickly, right? So yeah, that is actually not bad. But also same way we are learning in our mind, developed. So what is, mentor? The lacking of what is the lack, for instance, maybe not enough loving kindness and compassion. So we wish or we want to learning the loving kindness or how, So first, right? So we have goal or kind of like program, or schedule. I don't know. So in mentally, okay, first, right? So we have program, okay, I have got, become doctor or whatever. So first we see kind of mentally, I want to PhD finish, right? Or whatever, I have like business or whatever. So there is kind of program, So same way, the how inner develop. So we have some example, Okay, I become what? I said all love, compassion. But what is our goal? Achieve. So first, I think our goal, our achieve is the mom's kindness to children. So that's this kind of, right? That they call program. I don't know. Or I don't know my English. So, but anyway, so this, so then you have like kind of schedule or your program, and then you understanding. So also the inner, how love, unconditional, so like not like externally, oh, I love you and this and that, maybe that's good, you're showing the physical, but you have to understanding kind of deep of your heart, your senses, how moms love, So sort of like how you can measurement, maybe impossible you can measurement how love. But another love, mostly the conditions, expectations. right? So, like for example, I don't know, maybe you are friends or husband, wife, I need, so that's why I love. So this kind of, the love is different, right? So this is my best friend. So that's why I want to keep friendship. So sort of like involve me mostly, then you can love others. Or whatever I said conditions, or money, or yeah. But moms love to child, they're totally different. So also feeling, so moms, actually the moms feel to the child feel to the mom. Is their love, power of the love, how much the connections, right? So since I think, of course I said the mom love to the child, right? But child, even though like I don't know, maybe six, seven, or I don't know, maybe less, I think, maybe 4 months. So, or maybe 3 months or something. But child, actually, they cannot speak, they not recognize other things, and also basically looks like no functioning. But one hand is the child, how close to mom. The different, you are this different person you pick up, or this mom pick up, is different. So that's how they connected, So I think, and also these have to keep, with relationship with your mom, if you have mom, life, so as much as possible, I think very important. And also I saying this, the mom's love to child, there is kind of, you cannot measurement, so that's much the mom's love, to child. So they're thinking about, I think, very important. And also, so yeah, this here, I think mostly you can, if you have mom, you can visit, you can talk, whatever, try to help is, I think, important, So some, not always, that way. Like for instance, my mom, so since I didn't say, like I loved 1989. So the difficult, I can help her or whatever. Things there's no chance. So me and I think Dorji and my sister, the lot, I think in 1994 or something like that. And then the mom died, So very difficult. So and also I think the connection is. I think everybody, not only me, I think. So I want to go home, hometown. So that's just kind of like my dream, So see the mom and this kind of like kind of really clear vision, you know, like very see house, very see the village, rivers, mountains, you know. The main thing is mom, I think. My experience. So I really want, you know, I want to go in Tibet. I want to go to Tibet. But then, so their mom died, you know. And sort of like, not big deal. I able to go my hometown, good. But if not, that's okay, you know.
This is something.
Right, so that's kind of we have feeling, you know, that's not like external thing, you know. So I said this. So if you know, younger, and also you're thinking about, I think Dharma aspect is even though your mom passed, I think the Buddha's teaching, according to the Buddha's teaching, it's very important to remember your mom. And also, like whatever you like did or positive things, virtues wise, you know, you did, and then you dedicate the mom, right? So dedicate to mom, and then I think the saying is the if mom, you different realms, right? Or maybe your mom, something they're human beings. So you benefit to mom. So you dedicate them whatever you good deeds to merit to dedicate to your mom. So mom is good health, long life, or successful, you know. Of course, then your mom lower realms, of course they need it and benefit. And even though they said, if your mom maybe enlightened, already, you know, completely enlightened, but still their benefit. Your mom more power help the sentient beings. So anyway, so that is, I think, very important. And then particular in the Dharma practice, we have like five-fourth path of Mahamudra, right? So this, the Buddha's teaching, kind of 84 the categories or 84 different Buddha's teachings, that put into like five. So we call five part of Mahamudra, right? So five. So five is first one bodhicitta, right? And then so bodhicitta is very difficult, you know. So how become bodhicitta, you know, how to practice. So bodhicitta means bodhisattva or bodhicitta or Chanchop Simba, I think. So we cannot become immediately, you know, or bodhisattva, you know. So I say yes, okay, some of the bodhisattvas you can give to whatever your organs or, but we cannot, you know. We can't physical. So in order to achieve or, you know, become bodhisattva, so first the practice and the loving kindness. So the loving kindness is first you love to what, you know? your enemy or don't like that person, it's difficult. So this first you have to start your mom. And then you really feel your mom kindness to you. Then we can kind of what call this extend it further. Okay, your family, relatives, and then the furthermore, you further, and then whatever your village, your country. I don't know, these days we difficult to do. America's village is difficult. Moving all the time, what is your village? So long time ago, just born there, that's it. So just you die there, that's your village, Other side the mountain, this is my village, so, but here I don't know. But, so then also I think a really important part, we said all mother sentient beings all the time, So we have to understand all mother sentient, what it means all mother sentient beings. So yes, I think if you understand and very kind, that your own mother. But we are not this life, we are like countless lifetimes, we cannot count. Okay, this your mom's mom. So changing all the time. So even though what is the how many population in the world? 7 billion?
It's like 8 billion. And counting.
Okay, so this we can count, right? We can count, okay, 7 billion or 10 billion, 9 billion, whatever, 3 billion. But your mom, you cannot count. So that guarantee 100% these 7 billion. That's your mom. Or maybe one day your mom, one day is your child, Sure. And your mom, the same way. So that's kind of like the reason, sometimes really hard, right? Or just, sometimes our own mothers sometimes forget, right? But then the previous life, your mom's mom, I don't know, that's maybe. No. But we can reason, So if you really is that we can count less the lifetimes, So that is, I think, so I think mother, you thinking about, your kindness and your mother, and particularly today is the Mother's Day. And also, sometimes I think a really important part is, okay, I love to someone, a compassion to someone, right? So this really is I think mostly misunderstanding is I love to others or help to others, compassion to others. Like they're only thinking, I did help them, that is, benefit for them. Mostly. With relative labor, I did too much help. I give a lot, so I did benefit, a lot. Sure, yes, the relative labor, yes, that's true. Maybe there something problems or finance, whatever they said, need the physical things, you did help. But reality is who benefit. So we said karma, I think many involved your karma. And not only that, I think who has love and compassion. So that is who or he or she have the best protection. You know, maybe cannot destroy by the nuclear weapon, you know. So that's much, you know. So I say is maybe you can give the nuclear weapon, maybe physically maybe can kill, you know. But that your result is not losing your next lifetime to life until enlightenment. So that's why we think, you know, so on protection, you know, so we see, I say in this, I think child, I said like 6, 7 months or maybe 5 months, how child thinking like mom is protection, right? So same way, who has compassion, who has love? There is that I said is the protection. Okay, who can harm? You know, if you sincerely love to someone, that person, no matter they did something bad things, you're no angry, no worry. So that's a protection, right? Also, I think maybe examples. I think here is a little bit different, you know, not many, these days, not I saying this here. So these days, you know, maybe only 2 child, you know, some people do no child, but I think, yeah, for example, maybe there is parents or 6, 7 child, right? So the 6, 7 child is like the 7th child, or boy and a girl, not perfect. I don't think so. There's a lot of problems, right? But the parents, okay. Why? Your side, lick up a problem, you're really angry. Lick up a mistake, other people, how angry. We see these days, like, didn't say anything, like I said it in the car, driving lick up fast, we crossed, we're angry. Actually, they're nothing. But child mistakes, I said that this child, some child not good, maybe stealings, not good education, all that. Still parents okay. Why? They love to child. Otherwise, if you're not parents, just kick out, okay? You're not good, you know, not a good child. But parents never do that. So these guys saying this on protection. How much, when you have love and compassion, so how much extended your mind? How become big? You can, how much your courage, you know? So this biggest issue, biggest problem is anger, hatred, jealousy. Why those things really strong? Why the sensitives? Why? Not enough love, compassion. So you have a deep sense. Like I said, maybe not that higher, but unshakable, you know, your love and compassion. There are no issues. Maybe never arise to this hatred. Because you love, I said the child, to parent love the child, how hate it, you know? No. Maybe there is if someone has the love and compassion, there's no jealousy. Because you love that person. And not angry, And also angry is these different, stages, Sometimes your parents look like angry. Oh, don't do this, that. But it's not really angry, right? I said before, I don't know, maybe here is these days, maybe not, but sometimes in Tibetans, I tell you before, I think a couple of weekends ago, but so your really best friend, they meet them, maybe long time didn't see, they meet them, first see they're your best friends. Then said like saying things, these the different, saying, oh, why you come here, stupid. Sort of like. But yes, we words are, oh yeah, just come, I be long time no see, why saying this? But never thinking about that. So joy, happy. The same things like a bit, oh, why stupid you come here, why you coming, What for, something. But totally different. So parents saying, look like angry, but they're different meaning, right? So your other people looks like angry, you're really angry. So that's I saying is, I think, very important. We thinking, yes, of course, we want protection, we want happy, So I think really important is the love, who has the love and compassion. So that person more happier, more relaxed, less worries, and the tremendous reduce the own troubles, So, and then I think we have today here, I think. So I don't know, I really thinking about the Tibetan sort of like really easy to say, really makes sense. But I don't know, English, I don't know how I can put together. But anyway, so we called the Sachu and the Michu. So the Sachu is like, we called like 10 virtues, right? 10 virtues.
10 virtues.
Right, so this is kind of what I said, maybe this better. Dharma aspect or Dharma practice. So this you can keep, 10 virtues. And then I think here we have 60. So this Tibetan called Michu. Michu means, I don't know, Michu means the law of social, or I don't know.
So is it like our 10 commandments here? Is this like the list that you're trying to...
The 10 commitments, whatever that is, Dharma aspect. So the 60 aspect is the society, right? Or society, or the human law of human.
Okay, laws.
Human laws.
Okay.
So sometimes I think these 60 pure human laws, I don't know,
Like
but
social harmony.
There.
yeah, so sure, the harmony. So I think, so first one, so what is the developing devotion to for the three jewels? So these, I think everybody knows, right? Three jewels. So I think, so we said it take refuge to three jewels. So that is we call consider in the Buddhism, and not take refuge, to three jewels is kind of we called, or what now Buddhism, or not believe the Buddhism, or something like that. And also, I think, so another way is, I think, three jewels, or so the Buddhism more focus inner mind. So other, the external. So we call I think Tibetan call Namba and Chiba. So Namba means inner, insider, and Chiba means outside. Like for example, science. So science, how developed, how much they know basically the external things, right? These days now I think a little bit focus, but normally the focus the outside. Actually very good, So sometimes they involve business, even I don't know politics, I'm not sure, but otherwise science is like how much help to the beings. So if we taught science or we taught technology, so something need to surgery how to do, I think these some the ancient traditions, I think they know something like brain surgery, So that time it's just maybe put hammer, just crack, then open up. I don't know.
Like an egg.
Huh?
Like an egg.
Right. Yeah, how much paying for this? No, what they work call this? In how this numbness? What call this?
Anesthesia.
Or anesthesia? They don't.
Anesthesia.
Right.
They put you down, yeah.
Right. So and also, I think we might the veterinarian. So I help them. We can surgery. I think a couple of times brain surgery, but don't have that anymore. Just tie it up. But that's it. Just cut the. That time it's not hammering, but just cut the saw, cut the knife. So, but anyway, so science these days how much helps, and also I think this interesting. We call these particles, right? Particles.
Particles? Articles?
No. The particles, smaller.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Atoms, particles. So I think they see actually this in the Dharma teachings. They said, okay, like first they see like particles. You see in the sun, right? What called dust?
Like microscopic little.
Not micro, but we can see. Eye can see.
Oh, okay.
So that is the kind of, and then make smaller, 7 times smaller, 7 times smaller, 7 times smaller, 7 times. And I think each 7 times 7 So that is the phenomena we call like a, not part of the what the particle. So this kind of this particle is no directions. Do you understand? So, but science, how much? You know this how much make it smaller? This one page. This much we can see, right? Thickness. And then how many times make smaller? But I think, do you know how, science? John, you know how much?
It's way beyond conception to get down to the smallest particle. We can't, I mean, we'd be at it all day, 7 times 7 times. Well, not really, I mean.
Yeah, the Buddhism is 7 times, right?
Right.
But it's science, these days, science, how much, like, for example, thickness of paper, how many times? Down?
I'd have to work on that.
That's a big
I'll
one.
get that to you.
Okay.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Here's a.
I think billion or million.
Here's an example. Blow up your index finger to the size of the continental United States, right? So East Coast to West Coast. Then the atoms in your finger are the size of a little marble in that finger, right? So imagine.
Right, so I don't know, 7 times 7, how much? This way not that deep, but that's a lot, but.
Yeah, 7 times 7 would be
Was it
49,
49?
right?
40?
No, more than that.
Oh, 7
times,
to
it's 7 times to 7th power, that's what you mean.
oh, 7th power, okay.
Right, yeah, no, 7 times 7 is just 49, that's nothing. No.
It's
It's the 7th power.
Right.
yeah. So maybe it works, I don't know, it's 7 to
That's a lot.
But I think so. Also, I said Buddhism and the science kind of like parallel. These kind of help each other, So, long time maybe Buddha sees, that's much, but now is science or technology sees a little bit farther, So this kind of good side, and then also I think help, So what called this? The mental, what means the neuroscience? This is
Neuroscience.
the
The
brain,
brain.
brain.
and how the,
This is the brain or just no related to the mind or no?
well, it's still, science is still very much in the dark about all that.
Yeah.
We can look at how the brain works, but we're still at a loss as to kind of how we have, any of, how it houses awareness, or how it's related to awareness or consciousness.
It's still intense.
Right. So yeah, this So also the Buddhism, whatever mind, they know how deep, So, like for instance, the 6 of Yoga Naropa, how many channels, how the mind connected to those channels physically. So, kind of like interesting, the practitioners, they already built up foundation how the mind works. So then that time is the mind works, and then this kind of kill your senses in the physical world. But science first is physical world, and then maybe questioning in the mind, right? So that's so anyway. So this So yes, so we also this Buddhism or means or belief in the inner, internal. So, and then the second one is the seeking or the practicing
The sacred dharma.
secret dharma. Right. So this I think this is composed by the king Zongsen Gampo, first king, not first king, and the first we call Dharma king. So he sent it, a lot of the scholars sent to India, learning the Dharma, and he invited the Indian Mahasiddhas, invite to Tibet. So that is his kind of priority, Dharma. So that's why he put here. And then so then I think third, right? Third,
Yep.
repaying to the
kindness.
kindness of one's parents. So we're talking about, mother, but not only that, also parents. So also last week we talking about a little bit, or relationship with the parents or relationship with community. So interesting, this kind of like one hand is maybe changing, develop, maybe good, but one hand is it's not good, So less the communities, the connection to each human beings, and as well as less to connections to parents, So sometimes, maybe not all the time, but so I think the best on or reason in subclinging, so more selfish. Then I say, I want my own thing, I want. Why these parents, why still together, sort of like, I important than the parents, right? So sort of like, so myself is better, So very difficult with the parents. I think their concept. I think based on this more subclinging. But actually, the ancient time is, I think, good, So living with the parents or grandchildren, or actually more work. Hold them, So now just only myself, or maybe the husband or not, right? But sometimes just too lonely, So I think really hard. At my end is, I think they think, myself is better, But okay. Even though the living situation, right? So you cook oneself, and then you clean yourself. So actually, how I enjoy it, I'm not sure. If you and expensive still, So probably these 3 people and 1 person cook is I think smaller, the cost. So I don't know. This is I'm not sure you guys more know, I think, but my thinking is like, I don't know, I grow up this, I need a lot of people too, so take care of animals. That's my concept. But I think much easier the living together cause, Like for example, these days, maybe one parents, two child, a different, house or different rent and the expenses and work hard. But living together, maybe nice house, one house, and pay the bill is maybe easier, But that's, I think, probably they're not related much here, but just story. But I think here is, they thinking this, myself. It is very difficult, We thinking, mostly people thinking myself, but reality self is not happy. So interesting this, right? So I say I want myself, things good, but I think one reason I know what called this the prison, right? What called the maximum?
The what?
Maximum? What called?
Maximum prison?
Huh?
Maximum security prisons?
That's one term, yeah. Maximum, is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Security prison.
Right. So that's put one person, right? Only one.
The solitary.
Well, could be.
Oh, solitary is within the whole by
Right. So
itself.
this kind of highest.
That's the biggest penalty.
Right. So.
They go crazy.
So we thinking about a little bit, So much harder, one person. And also this we call Buddhism is the interdependence. So everything is kind of like working together, connections. But one person, we cannot do anything, right? So all the whatever connections, particularly these days, rely on each countries, not really. And so, yeah, I think, so anyway, so this thinking about parents. Then, what's this? Read, showing. Maybe we read together.
Showing respect to the learned.
Right.
Four.
So what means?
Respect the elders, the teachers.
Right. So yeah. So sometimes they say, "Oh, just the same," Yeah, okay, that's just, equal and I don't think this is not really equal. I think. So like order and the knowledge is different. Everybody. So whatever their knowledge and or maybe orders coming here, but you have to respect and the teachers, so on. And then fifth one,
Being respectful to those of high status and one's elders.
right? So that's you think important?
Yeah.
Hmm? How? Why? This we just ignore the old people. It's not useless.
No, they have, they have good knowledge and wisdom.
Yeah, they do. They have good stories too.
Yeah.
I think this one story is maybe this story, maybe not real, but anyway, so this we can order, right? Old parents, whatever, sort of like maybe not take care, themselves. Then this story, okay, that's I'm not sure that's real, but so then they take to some place. The child, the child, so sent to the place. So then the one, his son, right? So this father is maybe useless, whatever. And he take, maybe father is like a wall, so maybe even he can walk, I think. So he put in basket, right?
A basket?
Yeah, basket in the backpack. So
Oh,
this is
okay.
no car, okay? So he took, so the place. So then the father said, then he laughed, he leave it. Oh, come here. I tell you, you forget something, So I said, what, what about, no, I not forget, No, you forget the basket, No, I don't need basket. No, that's very important. You become order. Your son need this basket. Do you understand?
Yeah, like a life lesson. Uh-huh.
Huh?
Gotta show the same
Right.
rules to him and up the order, like grandpa, father, son.
Right. So they said, he said, oh, not big deal, basket. I don't need basket, right? He said. But the father said, no, important. You need son, need basket. Because one day,
He's gonna have a
son
son.
bring here. So then he thinking, so then he remember, so the father back to home.
Uh-huh. Very good.
So, but yeah, I think, so interesting, right? So this, we call karma, and I said interdependence. So you do take care of your parents, and then you next take care your children, You not take care of parents, and the same karma. Maybe your children, you not take care of your parents. So this is karma, that we call it natural law. So actually this Buddhism is very, very karmic or law or, natural law. So nobody made up, but comes, You do good things, you want or you don't want, good things come. That's a law. That's natural law. So you expecting or you don't expecting, you come. And you, whatever your mistakes, virtues, bad things, even though nobody say anything, maybe nobody's don't know, you can able to hide. But you cannot lie to the karma, the natural law. You cannot hide. Yeah. You cannot make smart. I'm smart. I can't just cheating. This. You cannot. It's another story. So I think we call it the King Kesar story. So one the warrior, the woman warrior, Ataklamo. So that he just, he's extreme warrior. He can kill, hundreds, thousands, people, and nobody's defeat her. And then, so I think one said, oh, they're karma, And also we call the Lord of Death, right? They say, oh, their next life, they're Lord of Death. He said, no, I don't care. I don't believe those things, but I can do because I can fight them. Or, if not fight, this is really powerful, I can run away. Or, if not, I can lie then, you know. So interesting. So this, the one teacher said, oh, okay. Then one day, he got sick. So before, even though he's not sick, never sick, you know. So he said, oh, are you sick, you know, teacher? Oh, you must be very powerful, you know, just woman, you know, you are very warrior. So what talking about? You can fight your sickness. Why you get sick, you know, allowed to sick? You have to fight sickness. So then he said, I cannot fight to my sickness. Right. If you that, you believe that, then you cannot fight your karma. So talking about karma, the natural law, you know, so you can purify the karma, no matter you know, past life or past, you can purify the karma no matter. But you cannot hide or cannot. Also, maybe sometimes we just kind of laziness thing, you know. Maybe okay, you know, but probably not okay. Okay, so.
I think around 6.
Okay, so 6, yeah, okay.
Being ambivalent to your neighbors.
Being good to your neighbor.
What means be?
Benevolent,
Like to be helpful.
helpful,
Helpful, good.
kind.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
then they look out for you. They'll tell you if somebody's in your backyard or if your dog escaped. You know, it's a good mutual relationship. I was good with my neighbors. They come over, you move furniture,
Good eye.
you cut your grass. Or you cut their grass.
So that's, I think, here, so neighbor means in this highway.
Huh?
I think here thinking maybe highway.
Highway.
Road.
Highway.
Yeah,
Oh, on the highway.
yeah. You think?
It's nice to, when people have road rage on the highway.
Yeah, modern town, you know. So this neighbor, you know. I serious, you know. So your neighbor never see. Almost. Even though like, you know, this the New York,
New York.
the apartments, maybe, you know, you live in the first floor or something, and then the second floor. Maybe they're living a couple of years together, but you not talk. Don't know. Right. So basically, you're not neighbor, like distance is close, but really in the you don't have the relationship with neighbors, but more relationship with the highway, right? All the time,
True.
right? So you're not angry to you the highway in the road. I think so that is neighbor, you know, so always you see, always reaction, always go there. So long time ago, in yes, neighbors. You never see every day, you talk every day, oh, what they cook, these persons, oh, they say, yeah, tonight dinner that, oh, this just children go back forth, play, children together, all the time. That's neighbor, yes, right? But now is, I think neighbor is highway. Right? Okay, next one.
Number 7, being honest.
That's a good one. I know.
Be honest.
Don't lie.
Yeah, that's good. You know.
It's just self-explanatory.
Yes.
I think how is honest to someone, you're honest to you yourself. I think questioning.
It depends.
Huh?
I said it depends.
What depends?
Like, if you know, like during wartime, if you know that someone's trying to kill somebody and you were honest, that person's life might be at risk, so you might tell a small white lie like they went that way.
Okay. Who knows that they're honest?
Only you.
Sometimes we don't understand that we're not being honest. That happens too.
Right, but more or less is on, right?
Yeah, usually yourself. You know.
So also we're talking about this beginning, so with Buddhism, is this internal thing. So like yeah, so ordinarily, okay, the external things, you know, okay, judge or lawyer or you're right or you're wrong, you're honest, you're not. But they don't know clearly, right? Okay.
I heard when I was at GBI that to get to the honesty, you had to do an inventory, like a personal inventory of yourself. Like write down like a bunch of things that maybe you didn't know that, like if your neighbor had something against you and you write it down and then you analyze it real carefully to see if you do have any character defects. And then you take the inventory and find out. That way you can be honest with yourself.
Right. So I think here key point is that we say if understanding in the karma nature of law, so then so then the judge is the own mind. Okay? So, and also, really, yeah, sometimes Steve said, maybe sometimes we forget, you know, probably, but really know mostly what I'm doing. You know, I really honest or not, you know. So that's just, I think, one thing, I really honest or not. And also this interesting so Buddhism practice is not really Buddhism, I think. Why they said the kind of motivation, right? So thinking first, you know, come up in our mind, even though we didn't say, didn't do anything, right? So sort of maybe set up your mind, sort of like first you blueprint, you know, your mind and show the others. So maybe good blueprint, you know. Then you get whatever you honest, you know. So yes, I not lie, this and that, you know. But first, the determination is the on. So I think most honest on, you know. So karma, I said, you know. Actually amazing, this is a really the good person. If we understand the karma cause effect, there's no questioning. And that person is the best person. And also there's no what called the supervisor.
Like your boss or supervisor?
No need supervisor. Right? So only external thing is then is the both ways, so this how to have supervisor, what is
Supervisor?
yes, supervisor. And then also this workers, okay, is he there or not, So there's a lot of conflict. But your karma, understand the karma cause effect, then no need anything, so that's best honest. And yeah. Okay.
Number 8,
Mhm.
being loyal to close friends.
Loyal, close, loyal. Right. Yes, of course, we understand relatives, friends. And I think also, I think remember our own life, who's benefit you, or bigger or small, your teacher, whatever. So that's, I think, very important to remember kindness, So one hand we thinking, okay, even though like ordinary you go to school, teacher teach you, so we think, yeah, teacher it is for the money they pay, what is, yeah, maybe one hand like yes, but how much you get education your teacher, so that is remember, I think very important. So this kind of like also involved karma. So if you remember whatever you are kind, and then there are no debt, no, you pay off, complete, pay off, clean,
Clean sleep.
right? But if you don't remember, or you not pay attention, oh, I got, these days sometimes do this, okay, learning something from teachers or whatever. First they need like they are themselves, or just kind of respect, or, or give some money, or then they get it, learn it. I got it, just forget. But that's just not good karma, And same thing with these companies, I think very bad too, So first they as much as possible start relying on other people's advice, how to do things, this rely on a lot of others. And then the understanding, they got idea, business, then the other ones just forget it. But ordinarily, related level, yes, you got, okay, no need to no more rely on those people's, but you did already their karma, so we, okay, so like, thank you, and helpful, remember. So also, interesting too, this, everything is we get happy, right? We want to happy. So sometimes you say, okay, you're happy, relax, you good meditation, no thoughts. Maybe happy or maybe not. But maybe reduce to your affect emotions. That's good part. But the enjoyment, like your senses, is something, respect to others, appreciate to others. And then when you have appreciate someone, or maybe we, according to Dharma, your devotion to whatever Buddha Dharma, or so then the object doesn't matter. You appreciate, respect whatever object, or maybe you are devote to or teachers or Buddhas. The teachers, Buddha doesn't matter. But when you have that motivation, so you then is your kind of the start, or you feel deep side is enjoyments. All right. So that's we need, So temporarily we said, okay, nice weather, yeah, I enjoy, Like up enjoy, but the different, So you somebody appreciate, respect, so those things, so on. So that's I think important part.
Mm-hmm.
And next one.
Number 9, emulating those who are polite and decent.
You think good, right? How is that important?
That's important.
Huh? Right.
That's how we learn.
Right. So that is not only learning, okay? So we are ordinarily not stable. You think? Yeah. But depending, not everybody, but so maybe you're a good person, really nice, but you maybe you meet them, become friends, really bad person. Maybe you can change quickly, That has happened a lot, I think here too, everywhere, So that's why talking about in the temples, centers, very important, particular calm practice. That's influence. You remember practice, or you remember something, the virtues wise, Instead of you are going to the bar, or maybe different place too. So probably you forget it, your practice, But there you can't influence other things. So actually I think really important too, so by particular Sundays, we call Sunday, right? So normally Tibetans, actually they set up or say, like third day in the month is very important, their names, and then the 10th is very important, Gupema Sambhava day, and then the full moon is very important day, and then this 22 very important day. And then this 25th, the important day. And the new moon is important day. So before, no regular job. So those days more practice, regular together, regular gathering. And the monasteries, they have these days, they have special, we call practice, special puja. But here, I think, whatever the religious, or Christian or whatever, I think set up. So this kind of only Sunday of time. So that is the important day, actually. So because you go to the church, you go to the temple. So I think we Sunday, all Sundays, but I think here is, I thinking about, Sunday is very important day, so opportunity day. So sometimes, yes, of course you can practice every day, there's nobody's, stop, that's okay. But ordinarily we cannot do that, something kind of like set up, routine. So, okay, Sunday, Sunday you have to go practice. So that's it, I think it really, these days here, I think the Sunday is most important part, day. Okay.
10, having moderate food and wealth.
What it means?
Make sure there's a lot of food on the table and
Don't eat too much. And I think he's really not obsessing about wealth. That's why I understand.
but see, I don't see wealth as in money. Wealth could be in like your
Well,
life.
I mean,
and, yeah.
it's true.
Yeah.
But where it can mean, whatever wealth is.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. We are good to reach, I think, rich person. So, wealth. So wealth is, I think, many ways. So more, having moderated. Yeah, so this, I think, the Buddha said, so very important part of our life of sustenance in our body.
Mm-hmm.
So this like sleeping, exercise, and food, and sort of like massage or whatever exercise. So physical therapies, whatever. So yeah, so there's the food is necessary, but also food is, they said, Buddha said, food is medicine. So you eating that medicine necessary, right? So what needed in the body? So that's the important part. So this doctor said you pill take medicine, right? Or once a day, all right? Or you can take morning or maybe you said, okay, 3 times a day. So it's kind of similar, so, this one day you 10 pills you eat, and one day is maybe not. So they not work in the body, maybe you 10 pills, maybe too much, Or maybe one day you didn't take, maybe not good. So then sort of like what need the body. So basically too much, too less. And also wealth. Yes, we need, we need the wealth or money and so on, but you limit, so what you need it, so, and the use. And then,
Number 11, repaying those who have previously shown kindness.
Right, so this, I think this first, your friends, your kindness person. So I think very important. And also, sometimes, you lose the connection. Maybe you can able to try to find, say things or pay back. Okay, next one.
Number 12 is being honest
Wait.
and measures. Yeah.
Like
So-
when you're selling something, make sure you. Like back in the day, they used to do weights and measures for merchants. So being honest with what you're selling, and not trying to say that they're buying more than they're supposed to be buying.
Right. Okay, these days you have to pay the mortgage, on time.
That's the kind
Not cheating people.
Oh,
It means not cheating people.
right.
I think in general, not treating
Yeah.
people in sort of transactions.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, next one.
Number 13, having little jealousy.
What means little jealousy?
It's okay to have a little.
What Steve said.
That good excuse. Okay.
Next. um,
Okay. The
14,
okay.
not being influenced by evil companions.
So that's I said before. I think similar, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
15 is speaking moderately in a gentle way.
Okay.
In a gentle way. I like that part.
I think no necessary gentle way.
Well, you could be stern and that's gentle.
I said this the gentle are inside.
Gentle inside?
Outside, the parents said, "What don't do this? Why? You know, so I can make punish you or this and that." This is not gentle, but how much love to the child,
Yeah.
right?
It's true.
It's different levels of them.
So, but I think both is good. Okay. Inside gentle, outside gentle. Okay.
And a final is 16, being patient and farsighted and enduring hardship.
Patient.
Foresight. What means foresight?
Looking at the long view.
Huh?
Looking
Looking
in
at
the
the long view.
You're taking a little, like, seeing the big picture.
the big
Okay.
picture,
Seeing the
yeah.
big picture.
I don't know. Patience is the enduring hardship.
You're just taking anything that comes.
Yeah,
Like just
sometimes
endure it.
families have hardships, they don't have food or whatever, but you know that in the long run, if you stay this course, you'll have more, be plentiful.
Not making mistakes.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's
everybody
there you
has a
go.
cyclical, right? Life's cyclical, so you're gonna have ups and downs.
Yeah.
Actually, Tibet here is a tekpa, the beings, take you able to caring, right? You can, tekpa means you can like lift up like heavy things,
Like you can lift heavy weights.
right? Right. So, and then this the local yamba, I think. Tibetan, this the mind is the bay. So, like for example, you have mind is big, and then you can automatically you carrying heavy things. Pick up. I think this the pick up heavy things means
Like a burden.
not like object heavy, you know,
Yeah, like burdens. Or like,
right? So mind is big. I think that is a our life is, I think, very the important part. So if not mind is big, and then this kind of we rely on the external things. So the external things, it change it, you know, or conditions. They know normally change it, naturally change it, and the change it is very rare good changes, you know. right? I think maybe there is good changes. But the very difficulty part comes, almost we can say all the time. So based on the expecting or so because of the based on expecting, we're not satisfied. So there I said external circumstance is always changing, always not satisfied. And maybe their problems come, or difficulties come. So that's normal. So the depends is how your bigger mind. You can carry, things. So if you bigger mind, there may be no need rely on these external things. No matter going on, you still your big mind because you're okay. You're fine. Maybe enjoy. You feel you're the problem. External maybe problem. Of course, sometimes we have problems, or maybe physically problems, or whatever finance problems, or these days how much create the problems, Sure, there are problems. But if the bigger mind, in particular, if you really Dharma practice, helpful. So for instance, my family during the cultural revelation. So I think they counter different steps. Also, I think Tibet in different regions. So first step, they said, okay, we're working together, everybody work together. So before, so we just one family take care of one thing. But no, we can live in together, So they said the animals sort of like equal, they divide, So I have maybe 100, maybe Ngedong has 10. So no, I give to whatever, 40 give to Ngedong, and working together. So that's okay. And then soon later, they said, no, that's not work. So now we called, I think this, the Zuka, what called. But anyway, so they take everything, government took everything, animals, possessions, food, furnitures. So this is like public thing, And just basically, just my family actually pretty good wealth in my area. So there is, many animals, more animals, more food, more, wealthy, So one day, gone. Outside, no animals. Inside, no food, no furnitures, zero. So yesterday is for the belly, eat, and then today's zero, a hunger, So this situation comes. So that time I remember, so this my grandmom is there, very sad, and also some couple, my uncles, I think 2 uncles live with us that time, and so one uncle, he's monk, he's practitioner. So their uncle told to the family, I think now it's a really, really, really bad situation. So kind of worse. So now I think must be very important part we can meditate in the practice. Contemplating karma, So the people did the practice, they're okay, Otherwise, Anka said, if we external situation we see, maybe there's no food, and internally we worry. Yeah, of course they have worry, angry, right? Or why they take, or this, my position, my animals. But we're thinking that, they're much worse. So he said, don't thinking, whatever people, you go, okay, people can use, enjoy, whatever my family positions. So these kind of more relaxed. So this Dharma practice, so helpful. So meditation and the karma, and then we cannot make animals, but there's not much suffering. Still not really enjoy, but not completely lose the enjoyment. So since it's okay, so that's maybe karma. And in many ways, okay, that's whatever we're able to use, benefit others. So many ways, or maybe I mistake, I didn't give to people, I have that my position. I cannot give the one yap to person, But now just naturally I give a whole thing to others, So good opportunity. So, but this is very hard, but also the mentor is powerful, So also I think not 100%, but like for instance, in we have COVID come, how many people die? Maybe COVID is probably good, bad. But I think most worst part is that everybody worry too much, If you get COVID, you can die, That's kind of first everybody think, right? And then they sick, lick a bit, and then worry, then nobody cannot see. So that's why one reason is they die. But of course, some people, there's issues physically and they can die, but the mental powerful, so good or bad, so okay, now we finish, right? So that's why, we bigger mind, and then it's okay, So also the bigger mind means, if you have the bigger mind, then less the sensitives, Even though I say external issues, you're okay, that's okay. But biggest problem is small mind, and then maybe there's small problems. This seems to be very big. I said, our neighbors in highway, there's nothing wrong, but how much angry, so then, this really is the sort of, so, yeah. Okay, so this is, I think, composed by King Zonsen Gambo, so first king, first Dharma king. Actually, Tibet, there is, I think, 40 generations like king. I think these days maybe 43. So this may be, I think, 33 king, I think. So he brought a Dharma in Tibet. Okay. So now our dedication.
Okay.
So if you turn to page 24 in the prayer book. By the virtues collected in the 3 times by myself and all beings in samsara and nirvana, and by the innate root of virtue, may I and all beings quickly attain unsurpassed, perfect, complete, precious enlightenment. May the teachings of the great Drakumpa Ratna Shri, who is omniscient, Lord of the Dharma, Master of interdependence, continue and increase through study, practice, contemplation, and meditation until the end of samsara. And then to page 19. Bodhicitta, the excellent and precious mind, where it is unborn, may it arise. Where it is born, may it not decline, but ever increase higher and higher. Chang Chub Sem Cho Rinpoche Ma Ke Panam Ke Gyurche Ke Panyam Pa Me Paryam Gong Ne Gong Du Pelvar Shok Chang Chub Sem Cho Rinpoche Ma Ke Panam Ke Gyurche Ke